Alright, day 7. Pull up the proof of the date, August 21st. First page. Look at that. Top store-bought vanilla ice creams. See what they say real quick. Nutritionist's top picks. Bluebell is the #1 pick. Interesting. Check that out. See what they're basing it on. Alright. Fit day. Today was another off macro day. I'll get into that a little bit more in the vid. But what did I have? I had Greek yogurt, spinach, canned spinach, Little Caesars, half of a Little Caesars pizza, cheese, and we're having Ben & Jerry's New York Super Fudge Chunk. Planned on having Bonnaroo Buzz since I had the Coffee Heath so recently to sort of compare the two, but after yesterday I'm craving chocolate again, so we're going with that. And overall calories are 2,422, 121 fat, 258 carbs, and only 85.7 grams of protein. So let's switch to the computer, get it on video. Here we go. Alright. So, excited about this flavor. I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't heard one person even say they've tried it. So, I have no idea. It sounds awesome. It sounds like it could be one of my favorites. It has chocolate ice cream with white and dark fudge chunks, pecans, walnuts, and fudge-covered almonds. Intense. I freaking love nuts. Anyway, so this one could be awesome, especially with the fudge-covered almonds. Macros, let's see, the calories, 300 calories. So it's not a super low one, not crazy high either though. This looks like chocolate. We'll see what I think about this chocolate base again after liking it yesterday. I'd been really worried about trying any of the chocolate ones because I heard so much bad stuff about them, but tastes the same. Got a little flake of chocolate. Can't really see it. But let's see. Let me find some other stuff. Hopefully there's a lot of these mixings in here. Oh, so I don't forget. Wasn't planning on having an off macro day again today. I had a completely different dinner plan, and I had the pizza around. Say like 12:30 actually, and it's 7:33 right now. So it's not quite dark outside, but this is another evening ice cream. But yesterday I had the off macro day. What I told you is I think it was good as sort of a cheat day, give you a little sanity. But it wasn't totally planned either. So I've been craving pizza lately. So my girlfriend just happened to pick up a Little Caesars pizza, and I wasn't gonna eat it. And she came in here, and she counts her calories, macros, everything too. So she was gonna eat half of it. She had it fit in. So there's half left, and she walked in here with it, and I was just like, ugh. All right, pizza is gonna be half my day. So I'd already eaten the spinach and the Greek yogurt. So said that, and then half the pizza. So I think it's a really good thing to do to, in a way, indulge your cravings when you're cutting and when you're dieting, to a degree, because that's one of the biggest things that'll mess you up. Is just being so rigid with it that you just lose it, and freaking smash 2 pizzas at once or something like that. So even when you're just eating whatever you want, sometimes you'll want to have a day where you just say completely forget about trying to hit my goals, trying to hit my protein, whatever. And I did 2 days in a row. I generally try to just do one, but you know, I really wanted the pizza today. I've been craving it, so I did it, and it's whatever. So in the long run, it's not gonna make that big of a difference. And that kind of leads me into something I utilized yesterday. This is awesome so far, by the way, but I haven't got any of the fudge covered almonds. So waiting on those. Something I call, or it's called, like preventative eating. I did it yesterday. I found it works in some ways. In other instances, it's counterproductive. But I ate all my food before I went to the wedding yesterday, partially because I knew there'd probably be a lot of stuff I really wanted. There was no way I could count. But there was nothing I knew was going to be there that I was going to crave. So, in a sense, preventative eating can work if you're not going to be around something that you're craving like crazy. But today, if when she brought that pizza, I would have just said, well, I'm starving now, let me just go ahead and eat what I had planned, even though I'm craving this pizza and I have been craving it, I guarantee you I would have had a pretty big chance of eating the pizza on top of that. It wouldn't have worked. So, I don't recommend preventative eating when you know you're going to be around something like that. Either just don't eat on purpose before and wait and see how it goes. Try to not eat if it's not planned in your day, or just to be safe, wait. So, hope that makes sense. I think I found the first fudge covered almond. Let's see how that is. A little small. And good. Yes. It's got a lot of, I didn't even read about these little pieces of chocolate. Did I? Oh, I guess these are the fudge chunks. I never think of fudge as like Hershey's looking. But that's good. Alright. Yeah, we got the white chocolate ones. It's a pretty good ice cream. Nothing crazy flavor-wise, but I really, really like it. I'd say right now, about 8.5 with it. So, pretty good. Workout today, I'd say it was legs. Horrible. Energy was non-existent. So, that was fun. Didn't try to push it really hard, weight-wise. Actually, really took everything down on purpose. Kind of just went through the motions. Make sure I hit everything, but conserved enough energy to actually make it through and do everything I had planned. So, that sucked. But, it is what it is. I'm actually going to bring calories up a little bit and see how it goes for at least a week or two. Probably see 2 weeks how it is. Not a ton. I'll figure out exactly what I'm doing. Probably starting tomorrow. But it leads me in another thing I wanted to sort of talk about is it's really good. First off, you don't want to get caught up in trying to go too fast, especially if you don't have a strict deadline for something, competition coming up, something like that. Because you want to preserve as much muscle as you can. You don't want to take the chance of crashing on it. It's always a huge possibility. You start getting really, really hungry and really depleted. And I can feel how depleted I'm getting. Just, moving around parts of the day. I mean, it's just rough. I'm just hurting. So, you want to prevent that for as long as possible. And you don't want to get caught up in getting impatient and cutting too quickly. We're starting in the beginning with a deficit that's too large, especially because that'll make it so you can't really cut anything out of it periodically without just going crazy low. So, and you're going to want to do that because the energy, as you get lower, depending on how low you're trying to get, energy is going to be decreasing, body weight is going to be decreasing. So you're going to need to, periodically shave a little bit off in most cases. So we don't want to do that. But it's really easy to get caught up and, start taking it down too quickly. Which brings me to the second point. You really need to try to have a good support system. A good group of people who know what they're doing, know what they're talking about, and can help keep you from doing dumb crap. And I'll be honest with you and tell you, you might think you might need to change something up. You might be making a mistake. And you'd be willing to accept that advice. No matter what, I don't care who you are. You're not immune to getting caught up in your own crap. I'm doing it right. I know what I'm doing. Blah, blah, blah. You need people on the outside to help you sometimes. And you need to swallow your crap and listen to it. I'm not saying they're always going to be right, but, think about if you're wrong, what's the worst that could happen? In anything, really. So, in case in point, I was having a few people tell me I should probably bring my calories back up a little bit. Might be cutting too low, too quick, stuff like that. And as of today, I decided, they're probably right. I probably should. Maybe I'm worrying a little too much about how quickly it's coming off now, and I need to take a step back and even out a little bit. So, and what's the worst that could happen? I know I'm going to be eating under maintenance still. So, the worst that could happen is progress has slowed a little bit. But my performance is probably going to increase. Overall energy, which is going to bring up my energy throughout the day. I'll be moving around more, in turn burning more. Probably have the motivation to do a little bit more cardio, which I would like to start doing a little bit more, but just making up the workouts now has been rough. So, at the very least, progress will be slowed a little bit. I'm going to be well under maintenance. I'm not going to start gaining. So, that's a big part. And I'll try to talk myself up and say, look at me, I listen, but I'm just seriously, that's a huge part of being successful with fitness, with anything, is being able to listen to advice. Like, especially, I see it a lot. Mainly, the issue comes to like training programs and lifting, all sorts of crap you see in the gym. We've all seen the freaking 140-pound dudes who load up the leg press and go down 2 inches and up. Try to tell them they're doing their crap wrong. Well, people will listen to you, lose their mind. I know what I'm doing. That's half the people. Everybody in the freaking gym knows what they're doing. How many people in the gym look good? Right? Are impressive? How many people you see in there day in and day out for, I don't know how long you've been there, years even, and never change. But they sure as hell know what they're doing. Their diet's on point. Their training is as good as it can get. But they never look any different. Don't be one of them. Find people who can help you and know what they're talking about. More knowledgeable than you are. Or even if they're just as knowledgeable, maybe not even quite as much, but who'll be honest with you. and take that freaking advice. This ice cream's really growing on me, by the way. So, you know, it's my rant for the day, I guess. Be open. And swallow your pride. It will help you. This ice cream is helping me because my taste buds are freaking dancing. Check it out. Almost gone. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed in this one though. After my taste buds dancing comment, I'm gonna talk it down. But it's not as epic as I had hoped. It's a solid damn ice cream. I have another pint of it. I'm happy I do. I'll probably look forward to eating it. But with how exciting it sounded, not as much. I was thinking the fudge was going to be closer to brownie-like pieces. More fudge, not actual hard chocolate chunks. I think that would have made it better. And the fudge-covered almonds were tiny. So they could have been a little bigger almonds. But still really good. So if you like, you know, Rocky Roadish ice cream, a lot of nuts in it, I probably like this one. I like half baked better. Only thing I really have to compare it to right now. But I switch back and forth between them as a go-to chocolate. I wish I had more chocolate selection around here. I've got a pint left of Fair Goodness cake, which is one of my favorites. That's about all. There's the chocolate brownie or whatever. It just sounds so boring. Just chocolate and brownie. I don't know. I was planning on picking it up today, but I can never get myself to. Like I said, I'm boring. And that is it. Very good. I'll give this one a 8.5. It's good. It's a solid flavor. Not bad at all. Not bad. But not blow me away. So, New York Super Fudge Chunk. 8 to 8.5. I'd try it. Pretty good, pretty good. And I think that's it. So, not sure what tomorrow's is going to be. We'll see. I've been kind of craving a new one every day, so can't really plan. Every time I plan ahead, I change my mind. So, who knows? I've got a lot of non-Ben & Jerry's too. I've got a ton of Bluebell, but they're so much lighter. Like, I'm talking literally lighter. Like a pint feels like it weighs like half of this, because I mean they're literally less dense. Like, they do weigh a lot less, and they have a lot less calories. But I pick up a Ben & Jerry's and I pick up a Bluebell, and I'm like, jeez, this feels like so much more ice cream. And I would have to add more stuff, eat some of my ice cream cones or something like that if I had it to make up. It would turn out to be, you know, the same, more volume. But I don't know. There's just something about the freaking heavy feel of this compared to that. I'm just like, I want to eat this. So we'll see. But I got quite a few flavors of Bluebell that sound good. I only hear good things about them. So one of these days I need to make myself try them. But that is all. It's like we stayed under 20 minutes. Oh, no. Just for this part. Alright. I will talk to you tomorrow.